pretty much we out here.
That's going to lead to everlasting life. If you don't want to follow the laws of the Most High, then you're going to be put to death, point blank. And that's what they teach you, so you can go to hell right with them. You understand? Listen what it says. So you say either way to show us how to follow the Most High's laws, which is the truth, that's going to lead to everlasting life. You understand?
Huh? So you Levi.
Levi?
You're a Levite. This is what you said. You Kohen. That's the Levite tribe, right?
Okay.
Levi, something else.
Okay. So if we go into the scriptures, right? You got your scripture? You got the scripture on there? Get the joint real quick. When we go into, Moses was a Levite, right?
Okay.
How did he look physically?
Actually, his brother Aaron was a Levi.
Huh?
His brother Aaron was a Levi. Moses himself wasn't a Levi.
Wait a minute, brother. How could his brother be a Levite and he not be a Levite?
No, Moses wasn't a Levi. His brother was a Levi.
But he's saying, how could Moses be a Levi if his brother wasn't?
Yeah, how do you?
Because Moses was the leader of the people of Israel.
But he was a Levite. His father was a Levite. His mother was a Levite. Okay? But physically, how did he look? Like physically. You like
She
do
be
you
tarred
think
and
he look like
feathered.
you?
And she be shaming yourself. Sorry. Okay.
No, you good, you good. You know what it was. So we're gonna give you a physical description of how Moses, being a Levite, how he looked in ancient times.
Right? The 6th verse.
Okay.
And
We just carry it.
Why don't you-
Carry it. You're in Times
Well, why don't you
Square.
cover up and come back and find out what
Yeah,
we're talking
yeah,
about?
we like going
Being
in.
dis-
We're
very
in Times
dis-
Square. We're doing as we choose.
That's
Okay,
That's
but,
what I am.
but you're being very disrespectful.
So are you.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll turn away. You know what I'm saying?
You know them
Now,
hoes.
let's come here.
So read that.
all right, this is
Say it all day. Son, read that.
This is Exodus.
Jacob,
Exodus
let's go
chapter
before
4,
it gets escalated.
verse 6.
No.
Read that.
And Yahweh said furthermore unto him, put now thy hand into thy bosom.
Now check this out. The Most High was getting ready to send Moses on his mission to take the children of Israel out of Egypt. But he needed power, spiritual power to show the children of Israel that he was sent by the Most High. So he gave him signs. So he told him to do what?
Put thy hand into thy bosom.
So he told him, he said, put your hand into your bosom, right? Read.
And he put his hand into his bosom.
Okay.
And when he took it out, behold,
Behold.
his hand was leopard as snow.
So his hand went from a dark skin, as this brother right here, to looking like how your skin looks. Okay?
So like
in the color
So
of
like
snow.
what are we trying to prove?
What we're proving is that Moses
Was
was
black.
a black man.
Okay.
Okay? So if now we're gonna deal with his sister. Let's go to Numbers 12. We're gonna deal with
I
his
mean,
sister.
it doesn't really matter what color you are.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're all big from the inside,
No,
you know?
that's fine. But when you come up and you say that you're Israeli, and then I say, well, wait a minute, I'm an Israelite. Me and you are from two different nations.
Well, all
That's-
humans.
Huh?
All humans. That's what all matters.
At the end of the day, we're two different nations, though. So when you're claiming it, and then I'm claiming it, now we need to go into the scriptures to see how the original people looked.
Yeah, but it doesn't really matter what is your religion, what are your beliefs. We're all
We're
humans.
talking about bloodline, brother. We're talking about, you said you're an Israeli. I said that I'm a Hebrew. We're not the same physically. So now we have to go into the scripture to see if you match what's written or I match. This brother match. This brother match. That's what we need to do to prove who we saying we are. So give me that number 12. Read that.
And
Let's see
what are you trying to prove with that?
We're proving by way of scripture, history, and prophecy that the so-called black man is the true child of Israel. You are a convert. That's your real history. Your own rabbis admit it.
We
in
also
their
have
writings.
Ethiopian Jews in Israel. So they're the descendants of King Solomon.
We're black.
Yeah, they're also black. The Ethiopian Jews in Israel.
European Jews?
No,
Ethiopian.
Ethiopian.
Ethiopians?
Yeah.
Okay, but the Ethiopian Jews they're not even respected. You know how much they went through for the so-called Israeli government to respect and honor them?
Wait, so you want to make Aliyah? That's what you're trying to make Aliyah? to Israel, Aliyah, you know what is Aliyah?
Look, brother, what's going to end up happening is this. The people that took over our land, which is your people, are going to get kicked out, okay, because it's not your land.
Are you doing Jewish holidays and this stuff?
That's absolutely. We have brothers that go Deuteronomy 16 and 16 on Passover, on Pentecost.
Yeah, I'm
okay?
also doing this stuff.
Okay, but at the end of the day, that's our culture. That's not your culture. You converted in 740 AD.
Who decided?
The Most High decided that. So read that. Let's see what Miriam, which was Moses' sister, let's see how she physically was described. Read that.
Numbers 12 and 10. And the cloud departed from off the tabernacle, and behold, Miriam became leprous, white as snow.
So Miriam had made the Most High mad, okay? And he struck her with leprosy and took away her melon. This is what the scripture says. Now read that again.
Listen, my Bible is kind of, I'm pretty sure it's like different than your Bible, because I studied like the Bible, the Israeli Bible, since I was like in elementary school. I'm not saying if you're like right or wrong, but if you want to go to Israel, so go ahead.
When you go into the Hebrew, you'll see clear as day what it's saying, brother.
And we know Hebrew as well, so I mean,
Go ahead.
Can I ask him a question?
David,
Can I ask you a question?
What?
Can I ask you a question?
What question?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
Sure thing.
In the prophets, it says that the God got mad at the actual Jews and kicked them out the land until the Messiah comes back. So now, if the Lord, if all throughout the scriptures, Old and New Testament, if the Jews are not supposed to be in Israel, what are your people doing in Israel? The Messiah in Judgment Day is supposed to put the real Jews back in Israel. So biblically, your people don't fit the position of the Jews according to what scripture
And did it say that when the real Jews go back, they won't study war? There won't be any war in the earth again?
In Isaiah.
But wait a minute, y'all fought 48, the 1967 Six-Day War. It's nothing but warfare in the Middle East now. So how do you fit that prophecy? How do your people fit?
First of all, it's my right to live in Israel because I'm Jewish. Second of all, what is so funny about it? I don't really get it.
Go ahead.
No, second of all, no, I don't really see what you find funny about it.
The reason why it's funny.
First of all, So first of all, if you're looking back, so in 1947 the UN gave the Jewish people and also like the Arabs permission to like live in two states. So,
but here's the thing.
So no.
1917. Go ahead.
So that's like basically the reason that like Jewish people could live in Israel. That's all.
There you go.
Oh, you gotta go now?
Yeah, I want to buy like some.
Before you go, men put you in Israel, not the Mosai, not the Messiah.
God put me in Israel. Moses prophesied.
If it wasn't God's will, so it wouldn't be in Israel.
No, that was the man's wicked will. Men do a lot of wickedness based on their will and their spirit. You don't belong in that land.
Yeah, but also like the thing that you're doing right now, like that you're saying that I'm not supposed to live here in Israel, it's also kind of wicked.
No, you don't belong in that land. You're not the real Jews. You're converts.
My family are keeping this tradition.
You're converts. You converted to what you call Judaism around the 8th century. Arthur Koestler wrote a book called The 13
whatever you want
Tribes.
about it. If you want to make Aliyah, so go ahead, but it's your decision.
That's not my. It's God's decision in the end. You're going into slavery. Every last one of you. Every one of you, you're going into slavery. So enjoy America while you can.
Our fathers, not yours, but our fathers, read the power of Abraham, the power of Isaac, the son named Isaac, and of Jacob, the son named Jacob. You understand? That's who he is. Matthew 22:32. This is what we're talking about, man. But see, everybody's saying he's everybody's power. He's not. Y'all don't even know what tribe you're from. How you a Jew? You don't even know what tribe you're from. There's 12 tribes. We're not Jewish. We're not Jewish. ISH is supposed to be the came to being like a Jew. I told you, we are the Jews. We come from Judah. Y'all were converted in the 8th century AD. Y'all the Kopsari. Y'all Amalek. Read this.
Read out of Matthew chapter 22, verse 32.
Go ahead.
I am the power of Abraham.
This This is what my shotgun was shot at during the Savior said. Who is the Most High?
I am the power of
The
Abraham.
power of Abraham, read.
And the power of
The
Isaac.
power of Isaac, read.
And the power of
The
Jacob.
power of Jacob, who's the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel, point blank, read.
God is not the power of the
You
dead.
ain't part of the dead, all y'all dead people, man. Y'all bunch of dead people. You don't know the Most High. But who is he the power of?